Why, you end up breaking shit?
Yeah. I try and blame it on him. I try my best to blame other people, but
It's easier to blame it on him,
yeah, it's usually me.
especially since his mic is muted.
Yeah. All right. So Paragon, you just said you were a former commander for Division 6 and you're here now?
Yeah, here I am.
Yeah, that's the life. All right, so does anybody have anything exciting they want to talk about to open up with? Got any more fun drunk stories, Sky?
Do not.
Don't.
Well, I do,
Fair
but I'm
enough.
not gonna share them. So,
Oh, I got a great one.
You got one? Let's hear it.
Oh, yeah. So, when we were in Okinawa, Japan, if you guys don't know, there's this like 6'7" black guy, huge dude. He's a flyer. Well, believe it or not, he's actually the shortest person in his family. So I mean, you
Wow.
can imagine a 85 pound guy. You know, when he gets drunk, he's pretty hard to handle.
Can't imagine.
So we're riding back on the bus. It's all great. You know, I mean, we just had a good night. Dub is his name, and he's just sitting there, and we're all getting off the bus, trying to go in to go sleep. We're like, Dub, come on. He's like, Nah, Dub, stay. We're like, dude, what are you doing, man? Get off the bus. He's like, Dub, fucking stay on the bus. I stay right here. And all of a sudden, he just like lays down. We're like, oh, come on, man. We have 6 people with us, and we're like trying to drag him off the bus, and he's holding on to the bus. He's like, Dub, stay on the bus. Come on,
Nice.
man, get off the bus. Dude, it took 6 of us an hour later, plus the bus driver, to get his ass off the bus.
jeez.
Fair
Oh
enough.
man,
All
I
right.
really miss that guy. He's fucking great.
So to start out with the questions, what are some things that people can do that just really annoy you? Like, it just has to, just one thing that puts you already at your max level of tilt.
Oh, perfect. When someone tries to have a conversation with you by poking.
Fair enough. Instead of like taking it to the
Instead
text
of
chat.
taking it to a chat, they just
Yeah, yeah.
poke.
Fair enough. I don't mind the pokes because I have the thing muted, so where it's not so loud. Sky, you got anything?
Yeah, I do. In college, like I was with my roommates, and they had this like plastic ball, like a foam ball that they'd throw around the room. And anytime like it hit my screen while I was doing a project, I just like got so angry. So at one time they like took it, and like granted we're like on the 3rd story of this building. They hit my monitor, and it knocked my monitor over. Nothing broke, but I was doing a project. I got so angry, I opened up the window and threw it off the 3rd story, 3rd story of the building. And I was like,
Nice.
"See, this is what you get."
What they get. I feel bad for the poor guys that gotta clean that shit up.
Yeah, Tuesday. We all know Tuesday hates his shit posting. He couldn't let that one go unstated.
Shit posting. Do you want to explain that one?
Like when people post like either spam on the forums or like post something that's not really substantial. Like just a post, pretty much. Like basically anything you find in the Dota Reddit.
Oh, anything.
And I'm not really sure. I don't like noise. Like if it's not the noise that I'm making or a noise that I'm actively listening to and people are making noise, then I get really unhappy. So just strange things like that, I guess.
Wait, we're talking about something that puts you over the edge. We're not talking about something that makes you unhappy. I mean, I
Well, I
go
don't
all day over what doesn't make me happy.
I don't it really like it doesn't happen often. I don't really get I don't know.
You just don't get mad.
Yeah. I'm a pretty happy
you
guy.
sit there,
Okay.
you sit there on Facebook, like, oh gosh, I'm so unhappy right now.
Not Facebook. I use Twitter. I'm civilized.
No,
Just go at Donald Trump. I'm so unhappy right now.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, like Wendy's. Wendy's is a lot of shit posting
Wendy's
against McDonald's.
Wendy's does do some shit posting on Twitter.
I don't know if y'all have seen that, but look it up. It's amazing.
What, do they just like talk shit to each other?
Yeah, no, Wendy's just goes ham, just shit posting McDonald's every day. It's great.
Somebody's got to do it.
PR department on point.
Yeah. So what are things that could happen to you in real life that you think would deal 1 HP worth of damage? Like, let's say every human has 100 health points. What does 1 health point worth of damage to you?
Walking
Stepping on
into
a Lego.
work.
Stepping on a leg.
Yeah, it's just one of those things.
Fair enough. I feel like a paper cut would be a good one, but then I feel
yeah.
like if you get paper cut 100 times, you don't die.
I
Kind
mean,
of the
we
same with
could
stepping
try.
on a Lego.
You fucking try.
I mean, you would regen health, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the regeneration rate for human health is, but I would assume it's more than 1 per day.
Really love how his Legos is go-to thing.
It is the worst.
Yeah,
it's
stepped on Legos.
it's pretty painful. I got 3 little brothers. It happens near weekly. It's awful.
Lego? That.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Aralarks. I pronounced that wrong. But speaking of little brothers, I found something that really puts me over the top and annoys me. When somebody takes a shower, and instead of turning it back to where it's the bath, when they get out, they just leave it on the shower setting. So when you get into the shower,
you just stand in there and it just hits you in the face.
yes,
It's like either really cold or really hot. It's never like
Super
a
cold.
good temperature.
You ever try, checking before you did it? You think you'd learn after the second time?
Well, the one time that I did check, it was set back to the bath setting. So I just stopped checking, and now it happens every single time. It's just one of those things where I can't have the luck.
Hey Mal, you want to hang out sometime? Let me use your shower.
No.
Hottest setting on the shower setting.
No, just
Make sure we
put,
run it
like,
before you
some-
get in.
Put some glue on it so you can't push it back down.
Somebody, I don't know who it is. I think it's the middle youngest brother. I've got 3 younger brothers. I think when he gets in the shower, he adjusts the shower head so it sprays straight over my head when I turn it on as well. 'Cause he's pretty tall. He's about my height, but I'm guessing he stands farther back in the shower than I do. I don't know. I don't like when people mess with my shower settings. It's something I've grown accustomed to. Alright. So does anyone else have any comments for the 1 HP thing? I think there's some good follow-up question here. I don't want to move on from that.
1 HP. I'm pretty sure we could look. I have to, honestly, I said before, but showing up to work definitely takes 1 HP off me.
Well, would that be HP or stamina or morale?
I'm pretty sure both.
Oh.
Both.
Fair enough. Or going to work lowers your max HP, drops it from 100 to 95. Because it puts you in the mindset of
we're talking about 1 HP now. I wasn't talking about
Well,
critical damage here.
Alright, fair enough. But I feel like sometimes with school it reduces my morale to where if I were to get hit by a bus or something, I would struggle to keep living a little bit less than normal. If it were just a happy day and I just got back from the circus or something, and I was walking down the street and got hit by a vehicle, I would definitely struggle to continue living. But if I was on my way to school or work, I would try a lot less, I think.
Just eat some lobster, you'll be fine.
Lobster, that's the
Some
regen
lobster.
food for humans.
Sure, why not?
Fair enough. Alright, so moving on from that. Let's say you're on the NASA mission to colonize other places. Would you rather colonize Mars or one of those new planets they just found that are hundreds of thousands of years away?
One of those new planets.
So, would I get there before I die?
Yeah,
Or-
assume you would be frozen.
So I played Mass Effect Andromeda, so I already know what happens. I choose those new planets.
Well,
So when
tell
you
us
wake
what
up,
happens.
it's a complete shitstorm.
Well, you get there, and then it turns out there's angry aliens that want to exterminate humanity,
Fair enough.
and then you win.
And they already know about humanity? They know about Earth and such?
Sure, you were
No,
frozen
no,
for
they have
500
no idea.
fucking years. I mean,
Fair
you'd
enough.
think they'd figure out by now.
I think I'd want to go to Mars.
Yeah, thank you. I
Because
would love to go to Mars too.
yeah, because first of all, by the time I get to Mars, people that I know here on Earth and people like they'll still be alive, so I can maybe possibly communicate back to them and be like, "Hey, I made it," and they'll know. But with the new planets that are super far away, like my family will never know if it's a successful mission or they just froze me and shipped me out into
Right.
space.
And I'm pretty sure in like 30 years from now, we could probably get some Wi-Fi going. I'm not sure
Yeah.
if you get Wi-Fi on that distant ass planet.
Wi-Fi on the moon.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi on Mars. Get,
Another
get
thing,
your hotspot.
how cool would it be to be a Martian? Like that's the stuff of legends.
I don't really think you're considered a Martian unless you're like born there.
I mean, you can become a
That's
U.S.
true.
citizen after like
Yeah.
what, 5 years?
Yeah, but
Yeah, but this is Earthian. Earth.
yeah, we're from Earth. It's
They'd
kind
have to
of
make
like
up a new term for that.
I'm a interstellar immigrant.
there you go.
That's a pretty
I mean,
cool title.
Actually, if you're going to Mars, I don't think you're really interstellar. I think you're like
Intersolar?
across the street
Interplanetary.
immigrant.
Interplanetary immigration. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah. I think we've got one of the coolest looking like galaxies that there are. Like the Milky Way, it's like kind of weird cuz it's like pretty flat and all these other ones are like huge and bulbous. Look, here's Tuesday with the explanation of interstellar travel.
Terran versus Martian.
Yeah. Speaking of Interstellar, has anyone
Wait.
seen that movie?
Yeah, I have. But real quick.
Real quick.
So Tuesday doesn't want to join us, but he just wants to blow up the chat room.
Correct. But yeah, y'all have seen Interstellar?
Oh yeah.
So there was a DI6 movie night actually yesterday,
Nice.
where we watched Interstellar.
I'm pretty sure that's probably my favorite movie right now. It used to be Castaway for the longest time because Wilson, one of the most well-written characters I've ever seen in a movie. Wilson,
Yeah, he didn't even
Wilson.
say a damn
nailed
word, and he did better than
they
probably
nailed
did
it.
better
Yeah.
than Shia LaBeouf in Transformers.
CGI Paul Walker did better than Shia LaBeouf in Transformers.
CGI.
Yeah, I think Interstellar has overtaken Castaway for my favorite movie of all time at the moment.
I had to watch that movie 3 times before I could realize what the fuck happened.
Interstellar?
Yeah,
Yeah. I liked it.
that movie still confuses.
Yeah, but those robots are for the boys. That was like my favorite part of the movie. It was just the robots.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I almost cried there towards the end. I'm not gonna say anything about what exactly happened.
Oh,
'cause I
I'm
don't
not
know.
gonna fucking lie. I did cry. You gotta sugarcoat it. Yeah, man.
And that's why I want to go to Mars, not the faraway planets.
I just want to go home. There's no place like home.
All right. Semi-related to Interstellar. If you could go back in time to like one historical event, like not be involved in it, like you can't say, "Oh, I would go back and kill Hitler." But like if you could go see one historical event and just watch, like you don't have any impact on the situation or like nobody knows you're there, you can't affect anyone.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Where would you go?
Jeez.
Like what would you want to see?
I know I'd want to see the first time that man created fire to see if they thought it was a big deal or they were just like, whatever.
Well, we've
It's just
ruined
fire.
it. We've ruined another stick.
I want to see the reaction. That's what I want to see. Like, did they just lose their minds? They're like, oh, what is this?
What I want to know is what was going through his head when he was like, "Hey, see this stick? Let's rub it."
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
like what happened? I want to be on the, you know.
Yeah, that's not.
See
It's
that.
actually not a bad one, I guess, but I really feel like it would raise more questions than answer.
Mhm.
You know, I really don't know. Go back in time and see what.
Anything that's ever happened.
Oh, Okay. Paragon is staring into my soul. I
Coming
want
up
to go
with
back in time and see how the fuck they got the sword inside the stone.
That's a good question. I think if I could go back,
I just want to stand there and watch.
yeah, I think I would want to witness like one full Coliseum event, like
Oh,
gladiator
man.
battle.
Oh, great. I wasted my shit on watching someone put a fucking sword in the stone. He's over
Hey.
here watching a goddamn movie.
And I'm watching people fight tigers.
Wow. Hey, how was your trip? Oh, I saw a dude sword in the stone. Oh, how was yours? Oh, dude, it's great. I saw people battling, fucking
Yeah.
fill the car. Like, oh, wow. I'm gonna go kill myself.
Yeah, when you say it like that,
Yeah.
now I feel like I just kind of wasted my answer.
I don't know. I mean, you
saw
had
someone
valid
create
reasoning
fire.
for it.
Yeah, for
Mine-
the first time.
Like my reasoning is just pure. Like that would be cool. You all like actually have valid. It'd be interesting to know this. I'm not trying to learn anything. I just want to see some people get cut up into pieces.
First time someone milked a cow.
The
You know
simple
what?
things in life.
Hey,
Yeah.
I really want to draw the attention to Ryan. He has a good point. The first person to milk a cow.
I always
Like,
wonder
seriously, like what sick fuck is that?
who
Oh,
reached
Betty.
down and put their
Oh.
lips around an udder and was like, "Yeah."
Lips. I'm talking about someone.
Yeah, this is
like,
delicious.
They just
Why
running
don't
over
we
there,
do this
grab.
more often?
It's kind of like the caveman standpoint. They make fire. They just fucking grab like an udder and just pull it. Oh.
Well, to be fair, they would have only breastfed back then, right? And they would have seen the
The cows.
baby calves breastfeeding as well, and maybe
You know
they're
what?
like, "I do that. They do that.
Some
Can
really
I
drunk
drink
guy's like,
that?
I can do that too.
Yeah.
Can I drink that?
Can I drink that?
Fuck out of here.
If a cow can do it, so can I.
Yeah."
Said that one guy.
But I always wonder that about things
Probably.
too. Like, who's the first person that looked at an orange and was like, "I should eat this," because that's just risky behavior. Like,
And all the shit in the woods that end up killing you, and someone grabs like the brightest color and is like, "Oh,
yeah.
this looks fucking cool." Let me just
Tasty.
put it in my mouth.
See, I wouldn't be very successful in caveman ages because I'm not like risky enough to just put random shit in my mouth. Like that's not something I do on a daily basis.
Pretty sure they started eating sticks before they invented fire.
Maybe, but then they were like, "We gotta cook the sticks, so we gotta find out a way to make that happen." But they wound up just burning all their sticks, so they had to put random shit in their mouth until they got to oranges.
Oh my god! Hey,
Mark this.
try to cook that stick over the fire.
Yeah. Mark this date on your calendar. We've discovered caveman reasonings for fire and eating things. Like, we know why they discovered all this.
You could basically call scientists here on the round table.
Yeah, yeah. You have like a Bill Nye the Science Guy as a consultant. Alright. Any more comments on that one?
Oh, I got nothing, man.
I think we really got that topic down.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's honestly no more questions about historical life. We've completed it. They tried to cook the sticks. More is there to say?
Fuck your stick.
Jen says they didn't use their mouth the first time they milked a cow. I'm not so sure. Cause like even today, people have to practice milking cows. It's not an easy procedure. So I could very well see somebody being like, "I'm just gonna stick my lips around it and see what happens." They see the baby cows do it.
I know this because
Yeah, I don't think
so
you're that
you
old.
were
Yeah.
there. She was there.
I doubt that.
I was there.
Back in my day, the 20 BC.
20
It was
Oh,
way
my.
before then. Like,
Just spitballing here.
yeah, like 25,000 BC, maybe. I don't know. All right, moving on from this riveting. I can't.
Eh. Because I feel like it's, you know what? I feel like that one was
Oh,
too
man.
obvious. You know?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm
If
not
you
gonna
guys are
comment
curious
on
what I was
that.
talking about, Covenant, I mean,
Just good advice, Mal. You should just take it. Take that
Yeah.
advice.
Fair enough. I'll
That's-
I'll definitely write that down.
you know, I take that back. There's one more thing I'd want to see. The
What's
first poor bastard that tried to eat a cactus.
I'm sure this
You mean
tastes
like-
great.
Like fail to eat the cactus, or like actually like be like something's behind this prickly bush, and then they like actually opened it up and was like, "This is delicious."
I really. Oh my god, dude, it'd be so shitty.
I think there actually is like a species of cactus that has like a really sweet fruit. that
Oh my
grows
god.
From it.
You know, same thing. Can you imagine like some dude trying to hide from Indians? Oh, cool bush. Let me just jump in this real quick. This is a cactus.
Cool bush. Look, it's even got arms that I can hide mine behind. All right. Moving on. Before anything else risky happens. If you could like without taking classes or just instantly learn any language, what language would you want to learn?
Dang.
Any language, dead, alive, ancient, new.
Wow.
Well,
I mean, I'd probably learn German because I want to go back to Germany. That's my favorite country, besides America, obviously.
Fair enough.
oh, you're so patriotic.
Besides America. Paragon, you got any you'd want to learn?
Man, I don't know. Fuck.
It's a pretty difficult question.
Oh yeah. You know what? I guess I'd want to learn English because all I know is America. That's the point.
Yeah,
No, honestly, I would love to learn Chinese.
Chinese.
Chinese would be legit. Chinese or Japanese.
Yeah. Chinese would be pretty valuable too.
Well, yes, they have like a 50,000 character alphabet. I
Do
don't know
they
how that
really?
works. Yes.
Yeah,
Like they've
they
got
really
a huge
do.
alphabet? Wow.
huge.
I don't
It's just because they have so many dialects. They have so
Yeah.
many. It's freaking crazy.
Yeah, that would be a really good one though for like jobs cuz everybody needs a Chinese translator these days pretty much.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm not really sure. Like there's two ways I look at it. I look at
You know what? Real quick, I take that back. I would rather learn Spanish so I could actually go to a Wendy's and order something without being questioned.
there's a lot of Spanish speaking Wendy's at your area.
Back in like from back in like Virginia, where I'm from. Oh my god.
I live in Southern California, so Spanish would actually probably be a better choice for me.
Probably. I'm not really sure how to look at it because like this is one of the like things I see two ways. Like one, French or Italian would be pretty cool to learn because I'm sure you could get some ladies with that.
Oh
Like,
man,
I'm sure.
Italian.
Yeah, but it doesn't really help me with my life in any way other than that. So I feel like it's kind of wasteful. Definitely not as economically viable as Chinese because you can pretty much go to any Fortune 500 company you want and be like, "Hey, I can translate Chinese for you. You need somebody that can translate Chinese? Sure you do. I can do that." Or or even like Japanese, something like that. And that would actually be a wise use of the ability also because like y'all said, those languages are pretty hard to learn. A lot of characters, you wouldn't want to actually sit down and dedicate the time to learn that. So if I had to make a choice, I'd probably go with I'd probably feed the instant gratification monkey that lives inside all of us and go with Italian. To be completely honest.
Now, you could also learn Spanish, so
Spanish.
you could talk to people in America, and then also go to Spain.
Spain. I had a Spanish
Yeah,
teacher
see?
from Spain.
English.
Two
and
birds,
I
one
wish I
stone
knew
right there.
Spanish.
You're saying.
All right, follow-up question to this. If you could choose an accent. This question, I think we've covered it before, but got Paragon on a night. If you could choose an accent to have, what would it be?
Australian.
Australian?
Yeah,
You think Jackal would
that's a
like you
dope
better if
accent.
you had an Australian accent?
I think everyone would like me better if I had an Australian accent. I didn't mean that to sound the way it did, though.
Everyone would like me better.
What the?
Fair enough.
An accent.
Got any accents you'd like, Paragon?
Irish.
Irish?
I really like Irish.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Irish or Scottish accent. I don't know. I just really like them. I just. Actually, I think it would be really terrible because I think I would laugh at every time I talk. I think it's funny.
I think I'm gonna get laughed at for what I'm about to say, but I wish I had like more of a southern accent.
Oh,
More than what you already have.
Yeah. like Georgia style or Alabama style southern accent. I like it. I think it's one of the best accents America has to offer. Cuz if you're from the north, you're just a British person that doesn't pronounce R after A's, pretty much.
All right, I don't agree with that statement, but
Yankees. Basically just the new British. And if you're from the West, I don't even know. I think that's just like normal. That's just vanilla English, except like dude is said a lot. Pretty much. Am I
yeah.
wrong there?
I don't
Southern
know.
Southern accents definitely have like flair to them, but it's still English.
You're saying that Boston accents don't have flair?
I'm like
Now,
3 words.
I'm sorry,
Canadians?
but-
Oh, that's a great accent right there.
I mean, think
Canadians
about
are
it.
New British. It's same thing, right?
New British? I
Well-
think that was old British, though.
I don't know.
I
mean, it's
really
not-
don't know why you want a southern accent. I could barely understand people at times. I'm pretty sure my Spanish is better than understanding someone with a southern accent.
Well, that's why. It's like it's character.
What? So you don't know what someone's saying?
Yeah, like I've offended the Canadians again. It's gonna happen.
Again.
Yeah. I don't know who all was there, but I know a few people in chat were here for this.
Canadians.
But one day we had like it was me, Physics, and some other Canadian commander in a channel. And I poked somebody and I was like, the Canadians are outnumbering me and I need backup.
Wait, was that when someone went over the all chat asking for all Canadians to
Yeah.
join this room?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
So that happened, and then the next thing I know, there's just like 50 of each. We've got every Canadian in the clan and an equal number of Americans. And it's just like Physics and Jammy just like battling for superiority. And it was pretty entertaining.
And everybody else is the hype man.
Yeah.
Pretty sure
like-
Jamie would win.
Oh, yeah, I think he did. But I was on the
Yeah.
American team, so I'm biased.
Yeah, but Jamie's like a real old soul. He'll probably spank Physics.
Yeah. Physics will just have to like randomly leave the channel like he does and drag his 2 or 3 Physicses around with him. I feel like that would get tiring after a while. Don't y'all think, if you had like multiple TeamSpeak accounts that you just split up and sent to whatever channel you wanted to have a presence in?
Oh my god.
That's a little too much for me.
Either that or you're gonna piss off someone.
I can see how it's like useful at times when you need to have like multiple text conversations at once. Can happen as a commander. But I don't know. I think it would definitely get tiring.
Yeah.
The next question. What is on your what else do you got?
Well, we've come to the end of the questions that
Oh,
I
my-
have. So, do y'all have anything you want to know answers to?
Hmm.
Improvisation here. Does chat have anything they want to
Great.
ask?
Yeah. Oh, let's hear from Jen. Jen, say something.
Say something. Has anybody seen the Power Rangers movie yet?
I'm really up in the air on that. I want to go see it. Like the inner kid in me wants to go see it, but at the same time, I know it's going to be cheesy because of
Yeah.
course it's the Power Rangers,
It's Power
but
Rangers, yeah.
the commercials made it look so realistic. Not
Apparently
I
it's
shouldn't say
semi-racist too,
realistic,
Only slightly racist.
but the commercials made it look like it's not going to be cheesy. But I've heard that it's pretty cheesy.
Yeah, I kind of want to see it just because I watched
Pretty sure.
a decent amount of Power Rangers as a kid. It wasn't my favorite show by any means, and I didn't like all the fact that they had like 40 different branches with different characters, like different people playing each character. Wasn't a fan of that, but I've heard it was pretty good, so I might check it out.
Raz is wondering if Skywave is blue.
Raz, to be honest, it's pretty obvious that I'm very white. But so I would say Skywave is white.
I would say Skywave is emotionally blue.
Emotionally
blue.
blue. We can actually go back to science again on this one, because the sky is only blue because of the atmosphere, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
nothing. Just an
it
open.
has to do with the reflection of light off the atmosphere, and there's I don't feel like going into
like
that.
refraction and shit. So technically, can't Skywave be emotionally blue because the white casing is
It's reflecting
refracting
all
the light, and so you're emotionally blue. You're blue on the inside.
Thanks, Raz.
Hang in there, buddy.
I think it would make me emotionally empty on the inside
Emotionally empty.
because it reflects all the light away. My
Well, it
pale
doesn't
white
reflect
skin.
it all, right?
Oh my god.
Does white reflect everything, or does it absorb everything? Black absorbs everything. White reflects everything. Science. I promise
There we
I
go.
took that class eventually.
I promise I took that class. Maybe.
Aren't you wait, no, hold on. Never mind. I thought Raz was supposed to be in practice right now because he's sitting over there in the Team Legends channel.
Busted. Busted. Call him out.
Never mind. He's not part of Team Legends. I was just like, what the fuck?
So y'all are both League players, right? Paragon and Sky?
Yeah.
I'm not a great League player, but
Not a great
I
League
play.
player? And both military?
Yeah.
And is that where the similarities end?
Maybe.
we both enjoy good brews. I feel like.
Bruise.
So y'all are just like practically the same people. Twins, maybe?
I don't know about Bruise, but I do have a thing of Jaeger here that says otherwise.
Is that considered brewing still, or is it like distillation at that point?
I don't know. All I know is if I drink it, it makes me feel happy.
Fair enough.
Who cares?
All right. Anybody have anything else?
Oh
you need
yeah,
to say?
something else that takes another thing away from my hit points. Everyone who dips out there, when you accidentally grab the wrong cup and drink your dip spit, that's a good one. That definitely takes life points.
That's
away.
1 HP right there.
That's a fucking
Yeah.
critical blow. I'm
That's a
done
day
after
ruiner.
that. wait.
I can't
All
even
right.
imagine that
No.
taste.
We should change that one up. What in your life do you think takes 99 hit points away out of your 100?
99 hit
99
points.
hit points.
So you're sitting there on like the verge of dying, and I'm not talking like physically, but just like emotionally or mentally. Like, what takes that 99 hit points away?
I got one. When you're halfway through the month and then you use your debit card and then it gets rejected because for lack of funds. I think
enough.
that's it.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Oh my god.
That happened to me in college a few times. I'm like, oh, uh-oh.
Panic.
That's 99 hit points. Because then
I
you
don't
know the
really
rest.
know. Like
It's
I've
like
never
rough for the next 2
experienced
weeks.
anything.
I'll fucking tell you what takes 99 hit points away from me. This one's a shout out to Buffs OP. So this man Buffs has the most mastery points for playing Azir, a champion on League of Legends in the entire world.
What is it,
So
like million?
theoretically, yeah, he has like 2.3 million points, and like the second most points closest to him is still like 1.5 million. No one's
Wow.
close to him. He's so far away. But this is what I don't get. So if you have that many mastery points, shouldn't you theoretically be like the best Azir player in the world?
Well, how do you earn mastery points?
You can earn just by playing him, but you earn more points by winning. I mean, obviously, he's either had to play a shitload of games or he wins a lot. But here's the thing: this is what takes 99 mastery or 99 hit points away from me. Is when that bitch feeds his ass off. Like, how can you have the most in the world and do that bad? I'm done. I'm absolutely done. I love you, Buffs, but baby, please, just play a different champion. Take a break. Go outside. Back off. Do something.
You gotta recharge somehow.
He's got to wind up that clock. He's got to do something. He's sitting on empty. I mean, he probably loses 99 hit points just from playing that damn thing.
Well, with playing, I can lose 99 hit points from anything. I'm easily triggerable in game. It's it's not difficult.
You're easily triggered?
Yeah.
I never would have guessed.
Like a few months ago now, I played League all the way up to level 60 or level 30 and got my rank. Not sure why I said level 60. That's not even remotely accurate. But yeah, I played up to rank 30 and started playing ranked, and I was convinced that I was the best player all throughout that. And I was. And I don't even play League. I was the best player in every one of my games, and that took a lot of hit points.
What a heart wrench story.
Yeah.
Got me emotional over
But
here.
the problem was, like, I did it. I did it so I could play, like, with my school's league team, because we had one of those, like, collegiate league teams.
I've always wanted to do one of those. This actually sounds fun.
Yeah, we had one, and then, like, the very day, like, Cynic was there. He, like, helped me get, like, 15, 20 levels in very limited amount of time. Like, it was less than a week, and I had to play my ranked matches. And, like, the day before the league started, I had to be ranked because you can't enter the league if you don't have, like, a rank from the recent season. And we decided not to enter the team into the league. So
Wait, so you wasted all that time?
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, I changed my
Oh
mind.
man, that's 99 hit
Absolutely.
points right there.
it was the most devastating thing I ever did in my life. And the worst part was I actually started to enjoy the game. Like, I was
That's
playing.
the worst part.
I'm a Dota player. I'm
Actually
sorry.
A
Oh,
Dota
I'm a Dota
purist
player.
over
I'm
here.
sorry.
Yeah, look at that, boys. Dota's converting. He even said it himself. He
I
was
went-
like, wow,
I went
this game's
back.
actually fun.
Immediately.
He
after.
enjoyed League. Let it be known. Let the record show.
I'm sorry. I've met way too many two-finger invokers to want to play Dota ever
Your
again.
finger and focus. Yeah. It's a lot easier to be a terrible human being in Dota, I think. Like.
Well, yeah, since they have voice chat. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
It took
Voice
me
chat?
so
I didn't
long
know
to
that.
find the mute button. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure at one point while playing Dota, I just muted my sound and was like, can you not hear us?
It's
No,
often
I would
the-
rather not hear
The
you.
wise choice.
Yeah.
Or just
Oh,
play
yeah.
music really loudly. And then if they say
Ooh.
something to you, just press your push to talk so they hear the music. Yeah.
Hey, Mal, I forgot someone wanted me to throw this question out here.
Okay.
Alright, so it's 3 a.m.
3 a.m.
You're at Walmart.
You're on the way to Waffle House, obviously.
No, 3 Oh, hell yeah, that's like great. Especially after a night of drinking. Waffle House is a savior. But you're 3 a.m. at Walmart and you buy 3 items to try to freak out the cashier. What would you buy?
Now the standard answer is obviously gloves, condoms, rope. Like that's super obvious, but I feel like you
seems
can.
pretty normal to me.
I feel like you can get like
Especially
next
Jen.
level
That
with
probably
it,
seems a little more.
and you can buy like gloves, condom, rope, plus birthday card.
Plus birthday card.
Plus birthday card. So I know it's kind of out of the rules.
Happy
but...
birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, the birthday card comes with the rope.
Yeah, it's a package deal.
Or the condoms. Either way.
Yeah.
But no. See, here's where it gets fun. I've actually done this before. It was like back in 2012 when Justin Bieber was still being a little shit, and I bought 2 jars of mayonnaise in the Justin Bieber movie, Never Say Never. And I go up to the cashier and I put both the jars of mayonnaise down. She's like, "Oh, is that it?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, this." And I put the Justin Bieber movie down, and she just stopped. She just stopped. She's like,
That's hilarious.
"What the fuck is going on?"
Oh my god.
And then like immediately after that, she like double times it and just rushes to check me out. She's like, "I'm so done with this. Just fucking go away."
Sky, what would you buy in this situation?
I don't know. That's pretty much the best thing I've ever heard. So, gosh, I have no idea. I honestly have no idea because I haven't really gone through the depths of Walmart before,
You don't know what's available.
so I really don't know what's out there.
Around here, they sell guns at Walmart.
Oh yeah, but there's so much you could do at Walmart. Like,
I guess
again,
like a self-help book, and then like a gun, and then like something else would really kind of be like
like a handle of something. Like insert any alcohol here.
Yeah. I feel like that'd be pretty
Good mixture.
That'd be freak 'em out. Yeah.
shooting for dummies, or no, how robbing a bank for dummies and just by rope and a gun. Robbing
And one
a
of those
bank.
ski masks, like a super stereotypical ski mask.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like super.
A ski mask, a gun.
And just like buy it and then come back in.
Best
like,
bank
what are you doing?
robberies of all
I'm
time
just
or something
trying
like
on my
that.
ski mask.
Yeah. Or even better, don't even buy a real gun. Just buy like one of those airsoft pistols.
I don't know, a cap gun. Just loud
like
as
one
fuck.
that's like blatantly labeled not a real weapon.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
But sir, that's a water gun. Like exactly the one from the iPhone emojis.
Ah, but it'll piss them off after you spray them with water.
Yeah. Just walk into the teller. Just the
So-
threat of getting the clothes
Give
wet.
me all your money,
Yeah.
or get sprayed with cat urine. Give me all your...
Oh, that's a good. Cat urine.
Oh my god.
All right. I think we're getting pretty close to time to wrap up, unless we've got any good questions. Anybody want to say any closing statements?
Oh yeah, I got a good
Got a
last
good one?
minute story.
Last minute stories are the best
Yeah,
stories.
last minute story. So same guy from before, Dub, the man who wouldn't get off the fucking bus. Goddamn Dub. Like I said, if you guys weren't here, Dub is a 6'7" black guy. Like this dude's massive, 285 pounds of just pure hell. And this one dude was at the bar. He was one of our friends that we were like, you know what, we'll bring him along. He's kind of a downer, but he needs to get out and just relax. So Dub's blitzed. Dub's like a giant. He can either be a giant teddy bear, a bodyguard, or just a pain in the ass. So we're like, hey man, can you just keep an eye on this guy? Because he seems pretty emotional right now. He just doesn't really know what to do with himself. So like 25 minutes later, they're sitting in the stairwell to the bar because this bar's like on the third floor of a building, and they're sitting in like the stair, like way or whatever. And Dub's just standing above him, and he's just sitting there. And I'm like, "Are you guys gonna go back to the bar?" He's like, "Nah, Dub put him in timeout." Dub
put him in timeout.
And he's like sitting there. He's like, "Man, this is so stupid. Can you get him away from me?" He's like, "Nah, Dub, stay. You stay." And I'm like, "What? Wait, what's wrong with this dude?" And then all of a sudden he's like, "I really have to use the bathroom." He's like, don't worry, Dub got you. And he like picks him up and throws him over his shoulder, and he just like walks to the bathroom. And he's like, "Would you put me down? I can walk." No,
No.
Dub got you. It's like-
So has
just
any
like the
has
fuck,
anyone ever questioned why Dub talks like a well-versed Groot?
man. Oh my god.
He's got a
Dude,
few more words in his arsenal, but
No, he does, but for some reason, anytime he ever gets drunk, he always refers, like, he always talks about himself in the third person.
yeah.
I don't know why. It's just like his go-to thing. Dub, stay on the bus. Dub, stay.
That's actually hilarious.
Oh my, dude, he was honestly one of the best guys to drink with. Really great guy.
Fair
He's
enough.
actually over in Cali.
Nice.
Cali is. He's over at Miramar.
He's near the beach.
Yeah.
Isn't
Oh,
all
man.
of California kind of near a beach? That's a
If you
pretty
live in the
thin
desert.
state.
No.
No?
No,
There's the
yeah, there
desert,
is.
and then there's, like,
that's
the
the fucking
beach,
beach.
and then
You
there's the
got
mountains.
plenty of sand for like to play
It's
with
just
for
a
days.
beach with no water.
Yeah, you say that until you go there, and then it's 115 degrees, and you're like, well, why am I here?
What's the humidity like out there?
0.
Oh my god, humidity's hell over
Yeah,
in North
like-
Carolina.
Like right now,
Holy-
it's like 70 degrees, sunny.
Yeah, here's the thing. When it turns 65 here, it's miserable because of humidity. Like, I don't like the heat in general. The basketball team or the weather temperature. But I definitely do not like humidity. Like, I would rather it be freezing cold, like negative degrees, than it be over 60 with like 85% humidity.
Yeah, humidity might be the worst thing.
Yeah, probably the worst thing on the planet. I don't know whose sins they are, but we're being punished for some sins by humidity here in this Midwest region. Not all of it. It's my area specifically, and the South, I guess.
Oh.
All right.
Well, it's time I stopped playing with this bottle and started drinking it.
All right, Sky, you got anything you want to say?
Yeah, so recently I've been like hanging around like a few ventures and community, and there's some good things happening. So if you're ever bored and you're looking for something to do, definitely hit up the DI community and check out some of the things that are going on. There's some pretty big happenings going on
Oh
in that
yeah,
division.
especially I'm not sure if you guys look, but I just want to give another shout out to my division, fucking tits, at Echo. Echo's doing a great fucking job. If you saw League of Legends back in November when it was like falling pretty hard, they had like 28 members at one point. League of Legends is crazy now. So many members, so many people to play with, so many different teams to join. I mean, it's amazing. They split off and they have 2 divisions now to hold both league. Like that's amazing. And apparently they're looking at putting 4 League of Legends in total. With how many people the Echo's got coming in and all his officers and everything, they are really doing a good job. Like they honestly are, and I'm happy to see that.
Good to hear. Yeah, community's always running like a lot of events, so definitely go check those out. All right. Well,
Yeah, if you're ever there for your karaoke and you catch me drunk, I'll probably be either rapping with
Ask
Matt,
them to drop some sick lines because Paragon can rap.
Oh yeah, guys. Hey,
fair
thanks.
enough. Sky Paragon, you want to sign out?
I want to sign out. Well, I mean, you already
Sign
put me on
off.
the spot. I was talking about rapping. Why not throw some?
Oh, you
want
want to throw some bars?
Damn.
Throw some bars.
Let's
real
throw
quick.
some bars.
All right. So,
Let's hear it.
can you add any music to this?
Yeah, probably not the kind that.
If I could get my soundboard to work, I mean, actually, can someone bring in a music bot in this thing? No one has a music bot, do they?
I do not, but I can play some music on the. It's really loud.
All right. There's a song that I got to request. Play.
Well, I don't know if I can play anything like randomly because copyright and they'll mute the stream.
Oh, it's It's not copyrighted. It's a free beat that you can use at your own leisure as long as it's not for money, which this is not. In the background, because I use it all the time. So you guys, it won't. I'll give you a link. But I mean, if it doesn't matter, it's a beat by Syndrome. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Syndrome, but they make some crazy ass beats, and I love to go to them, especially when I'm working on lyrics and everything. I need to like kickstart my mind.
Alright, so how do you want me to set this up? You want me to just play it on the stream?
Yeah, just play it on. Just tell me whenever you start to play it, and I'll.
You want to give a countdown, and I can start it when you do, so you know?
Yeah. Got me on the spot here. God damn it.
Hey, you volunteered. Actually, Sky put you on the spot.
Go. I can see how long I can go before I give up. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Set. Go. I was dead once. Oh shit, hold on, start it up. Fuck! It's been a minute. Of course. No, alright, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Last time. And I'm done. I go to bed.
I believe in you, you can do this.
I'm just gonna stick with that. I had something. I was dead once and said fuck that. I done grew up and I came back. My rap sucked like the Meerkats. Now my shit's tight and my Glock strap. These fakes will feel my wrath and all these damn side effects. I was crazy once, I'm crazy now. I'm like a tiger on the prowl. My name's Nordic and I'm fucking proud. I came from that bitch's house. She can't find the father now. I bust a nut in my palm. I slapped that bitch, she was fucking wrong. I'm savage and I'm proud. I'll stand up and I'll scream it loud. I joined the chorus thinking I was proud. Now I'm stuck with this bottle now. I can't smoke. I can't talk, but I'll fuck that bitch if she has a stroke. I had a bitch, I had a ring, I thought I was a fucking king. Now I'm stuck here in this table, don't know what to say, but I'm hoping to get a label. That's all I got. I don't know.
Damn.
That's not bad, that's not bad.
That was good stuff, Paragon, as usual.
1 out of 10.
Physics
doesn't know what he's talking about. I'd give that at least like a 5 out of 7 perfect score. If anybody gets the meme. If anybody gets the meme, 5 out of 7 perfect score. The Warforks. Not bad. These people got some high taste, I guess.
You got a hard crowd, Paragon.
Yeah.
You know, everyone listened to the new Kendrick Lamar album. They're like, "Well, sorry guys, I'm not. My skin tone's a little too white to get that to drop it that dirty."
Yeah, well, with Physics trying to get me to rap, I think it's definitely time to call it for tonight.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I'd probably never be able to show my face in public again. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for Paragon Sky coming out again.
Oh, it's great, man.
All right, well, we'll see y'all next week.
Yeah, have a great night, everyone.
Girls across the nation that'll eat this up. Babe, I know that